Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lee, and of course, Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. If you take many classes with me, you know that my favorite piece of equipment is the wall. I love using a wall for yoga class. Not only does it give us assistance for some challenging exercises, but it also gives us feedback so that when we don't have the wall, our body has a better understanding of how to move properly. So I'm so glad you're here today, and I think by the end of class, you'll be feeling really strong, understanding the support that you have within your body. All right, so for today's class, you'll need a mat or a carpet. And if you have only a mat, then just set it up like this, perpendicular to the wall. If you're using your wall, please be sure that you've taken down any pictures and that you don't have hooks that could catch on your skin or your hair or your clothing. And then finally, one block. And if you don't have a yoga block, you could use a thick book or a thick sofa cushion. Okay, so I'm gonna put that towards the front of my mat for later on. And if you would please, just take a few steps back. You'll keep your feet out in front of you and lean onto the wall. And then lean all the way back. Ooh, it's a little cold. So lean all the way back into the wall and take a moment to just close your eyes as you rest your head and your shoulders and your hips onto the wall. So with your eyes closed, take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just lean into the wall and recognize that your wall has got your back. You are fully supported here. Notice how relaxed that makes you feel, how secure you feel. And with security, that helps us reach for larger goals, doesn't it? With your eyes closed, please place your left hand onto your heart and your right hand on top of that. Soften your knees a little bit and then draw your tailbone down towards the ground. Draw your navel in towards the wall so that you could feel that your lower back is connected to the surface behind you. And now do your best to make your body connect so there's more surface area between your back and the wall. Inhale through your nose, and a long HA sound from your mouth. Say, and just become aware of all the things you feel. You can feel your heart beating. You can feel your air moving in and out through your lungs, through your nose, through your mouth, and you can feel the sensations of the wall behind you. One more round of breath, please. Inhale. Exhale. Widen your rib cage, widen your shoulders. Tuck your chin down just a little bit and start to flatten and lengthen through the back of your neck. Just for a few moments. And now from this position, bring your hands together to prayer so that your thumbs are pressed into your sternum. Press your fingers together, press your palms together. So much feeling right now. When you're ready, you can very gently blink your eyes open and look at me. As you inhale, reach your arms up over your head. And now press your thumbs into the wall. Inhale again. Exhale, bring your hands down. Let's do that once again. Inhale, stretch your arms up over your head. Exhale, press your thumbs into the wall. You'll feel the back of your shoulders working. Inhale, pull away from the wall. Exhale, draw your hands down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, draw your elbows to the wall, separating your hands. Inhale as you slide your elbows in, and exhale as you slide your elbows up. Inhale, draw your hands together, and exhale, Draw your hands to your heart. A lot of breath, a lot of feeling. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, elbows slide down the wall. Feel your shoulder blades come together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands down. Now bring your hands down and press your palms onto the wall. Press your arms flat onto the wall. And roll your head in the direction of the left side of the room. You can draw your ear closer to the wall. Now roll your head center and turn your head to the right. So your right ear comes closer to the wall. And you can actually press your head into the wall and feel the muscles of your neck start to strengthen. Inhale to center, exhale to the left, press your shoulders back. Inhale to center, exhale to your right. Inhale to center and a long HA sound. Now straighten your legs. You can lift your toes and then place them down again. Lift your palms up. Relax your hands and now begin to press your elbows into the wall and draw your chest away from the wall so your upper back leaves the wall. Now as you're doing this, bend your knees again and draw your tailbone back down to the floor so that you could feel your lower back lengthening as you're puffing your chest forward. You feel your upper back muscles strengthening. Inhale and exhale. And now soften through your core muscles, relax your lower back, relax your upper back, and shake it out. Press your fingers onto the wall and step away from the wall. Bring your feet together. Let's do a sun salutation flow, a simple one, without using the wall, and then we'll use the wall and you can feel the difference. Inhale, reach up, the mountain pose. Your fingers are wide and your thumbs are pointed back. Exhale, open your elbows wide, puff your chest up, and just like we did before, draw your tailbone down towards the ground. Inhale, reach up, stretch up overhead, thumbs pointed back. Exhale, sweep down, bring your hands to your thighs. Sit down nice and low in chair pose. Now straighten your legs, bend your legs, and stand tall. Let's do that again. Inhale, stretch up, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus out your arms, puff up your chest, tailbone down. Inhale, stretch up, mountain pose. Exhale, sweep your hands down, bend your knees. Straighten your legs once again, a nice long spine. Bend your knees and stand tall. Now let's come back to the wall. Actually, before we go back, just grab your block and bring your block out in front of you. We'll be using it in a couple moments from now. Okay, so now you'll bring your feet together and lean against the wall. Inhale, stretch up overhead and press your thumbs into the wall. Feel how your posture just fully engages. Exhale, open up cactus arms, press your elbows into the wall. You can press your thumbs into the wall or your knuckles. Oh, and feel your upper back engage. Now inhale, reach up, press into the wall with your thumbs. Exhale, sweep your arms down, bend your knees. Now you're leaning into the wall. If it feels better for your knees, you could walk your feet forward just a little bit. Bend down a little bit more. Slide up. Bend down and stand tall. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose, press your thumbs back. Exhale, open up wide, press your elbows, maybe your knuckles into the wall. Inhale, reach up, press your thumbs into the wall. Oh, that feels so good. Exhale, sweep your hands down, chair pose. You're leaning against the wall, you're hinging forward. From here, reach your fingers back onto the wall and lengthen your spine even more. So press back with your fingers as you reach forward with the crown of your head. I bet you could feel your whole spine engaged and your upper back muscles working hard. Inhale here, exhale here. Bring your hands to your thighs and hinge your body up. Just take a breath here. I could really feel where my muscles were working. I hope you can too. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. All right, now we're gonna do a little lengthening and stretching for our lower body. You'll step your feet apart wide. I'd like you to place one hand on your thigh to pick up your block. Okay, now I'm sure you know this, but just as a quick reminder, you can use your block in any position, right? This is your low position, this is medium, and this is tall. So that's up to you. Use the block whichever way it's most helpful for you today. Okay, place one hand on your thigh and slide your butt down the wall just like we did before, and place your block on the floor. Now lengthen through your spine, and you can keep your knees bent. Just lengthen through your spine. And now start to lengthen through your legs. Your goal will be to straighten your legs even more. You'll feel the stretch behind your knees mostly. Now bend your knees, slide your butt down the wall, straighten your legs, slide your butt up the wall. Keep bending and straightening. Every time you straighten your legs, I'd like you to exhale with a big H-A sound. Now remember, you can take your block up to a higher position or a lower position, or maybe your fingers can touch the ground easily if you are super flexible, more flexible than me today. Bending and straightening. Lower your head down for a second and make sure your feet are parallel, so your toes are pointed towards the front of your mat. Okay, this is your last one. Bring your tailbone up as high as you can, straightening your legs, and now squeeze your thighs up off your knees. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Drop your head down. Now bend your knees a lot. You can move your block off to one side, two hands onto your thighs, and hinge your body all the way up. Come all the way back onto the wall and feel the relief sweeping over your body. You might feel a little bit lightheaded or dizzy, and if you do, just understand and feel that you're fully supported. You're good. You've got your back on the wall, and it's your wall. So good. Okay. Now we're going to do some of my absolute all-time favorite shoulder stretches and strengtheners, okay? So I'd like you to lift your right arm and wave to me just like that. Keep that hand up in the air. Now I'm gonna switch arms so you can see what I'm doing. But when you're ready, you're turning towards your wall. Pardon me for putting my back to you. Your right hand will still be up, okay? And then you'll walk onto the wall just like this and lean your body onto the wall with your arm at 90 degrees. Ready? Go for it. So now you're facing away from me. Just listen. Look at your elbow and make sure that it's lined up with your shoulder. Open your fingers very, very wide. Okay, so your right arm is up. I'd like you to take small, tiny steps to the left side of the room. So you're walking away from your lifted arm. From here, look down at your feet. Bring your ankle bones together. And step your feet away from the wall approximately 6 inches. If this exercise is challenging for you, the closer you are to the wall, the easier the exercise becomes. So once you've found a good position, once again, squeeze your ankles together, and now lower your hip onto the wall. Wow, you're gonna feel a big stretch through your chest and through your shoulder. Now remember, it doesn't have to hurt to work. You should just feel a little bit stretchy. Reach your left arm forward and sweep it around your body, your palm exposed, and now turn your head towards your left shoulder. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, relax your outside arm. Slide your right hand all the way up the wall. Okay, and now press your hip away from the wall and now walk underneath your arm, just like it's an umbrella. So now you're facing the right side of your room. Your right arm is over your head, and you'll place your left hand on your hip. And now start to bump your hip into the middle of the room. So if you're unsure what this looks like, you are bumping your hip towards the middle of the room and getting a really deep stretch on the whole right side of your body. So this gives you the same effect as the banana stretch, one of my favorite exercises. A long exhale, please. And now lift your eyes and look beyond your elbow and say, ooh, that feels so good. Okay, start to soften the intensity in your lower body. Bring your left hand onto the wall so that you feel safe as you push your right hand up and down. Now just lean onto the wall and take a moment with your eyes closed to notice how one side feels different than the other side. You might feel more open on the right side of your body. I hope you do, I sure do. Now let's do the other side, okay? So lift your left hand up and wave. Hi. Keep that same hand up. I'm going to switch sides just so that we could be together, but keep your left hand up and turn towards the wall and place your left elbow onto the wall. So see if you can line your elbow up with your shoulder and then open your fingers as wide as you possibly can. And now take little steps towards the right side of the room. So you're walking away from your lifted arm. Look down towards your feet. And make sure you've got approximately 6 inches between your ankle and the wall itself. And then squeeze your ankle bones together. And then stretch your right arm forward and wrap your arm around your body with your palm open. Now turn your head and look in the direction of your right shoulder. Feel your neck stretching. Feel your chest stretching. Your shoulders opening up. Take a deep breath in, please, and say, you are doing such good work for yourself today. I hope you're as proud of you as I am. Okay, relax your outside arm. You could shake your fingers out. Your inside arm stretches up over your head. And now you'll walk underneath your left arm. Hi there, I'm back looking at you again. You'll walk underneath your arm, just like you're walking under an umbrella. Now your other hand will come to your hip. So you'll need to have that much space away from the wall. And then press your top hand into the wall and bump your hip out to the middle of the room. Ooh, such a deep stretch. It might feel like you're gonna fall over if you were standing without the wall, but the wall's got you. You're fully supported. And now you could turn your head up and look beyond your elbow and find a sparkle behind your eyes and say, Okay, turn your head back, bring your bottom hand to the wall to help you and support you as you sweep your arm up and down. Then you could just lean against the wall and notice the sensations you're feeling right now. Good for you. All right, let's move on to a nice flowing warrior series. We'll use the wall to help us with some of our warrior postures. Very traditional postures. I'm sure you've done them before, but if you haven't done them with a wall, you're in for a treat. So I'd like you to bring your block to the left side of your mat, and you'll place it out about wide leg distance, okay, so that you're able to grab it easily. And you might want to start it on the highest position. You can always move it down. Okay, place your left hand on the wall, and then Bring your left pinky edge, so the outside of your foot, press it all the way against the wall. Now with your hand on the wall, you'll take a few steps forward. And then you could press all your weight back into the pinky edge of your foot. And this gives you so much freedom to come down a little bit deeper without feeling any pain in your knee. Now, if you do feel pain in your knee, then you could walk your foot forward a little bit more, okay? Okay, reach back and touch the wall with your left hand and reach forward with your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch and press in both directions. So you could press with your fingers or press with your palm. I'd like you to feel the sensation of pressing in two opposing directions. The warrior two. And now reach up towards the ceiling. Peaceful warrior. Now look at your thumb and stretch your thumb towards the wall. I bet you're reaching back further than you ever do when we're on the mat by itself. Now sweep your front hand down and place it onto your thigh. Bring your back hand to your shoulder and lunge forward a little bit more. And now stretch and stretch and stretch through your fingers, reaching forward as you simultaneously reach back with your foot into the wall. Reach your top hand directly up over your shoulder. Look down, find your block, and place it at your ankle bone, and place your hand onto the block. You can keep your leg bent if that feels better for you, or you can slowly straighten your leg, and maybe you'll straighten and bend a few times. And if you'd like to, keep your legs straight and then look up towards your fingertips. And just enjoy the sense of security that you have as you reach for your goals. So reach beyond what you already have. Start to reach up higher and higher and higher. Just keep stretching through your fingertips. Now smile on your mouth and smile in your eyes. Give your body the best signals. And now big back strokes. So reach towards the wall, reach towards the floor, reach towards the ceiling. Up and down, floating your arm. If you need to limit your range of motion because of a past surgery or injury, just be careful with yourself. I trust you. All right, this time we'll sweep up and down and look at your block. Two hands onto your block as you bend your front leg. Hinge forward, simultaneously press back and stretch your fingers towards the back wall. This is a modified humble warrior. You're bowing down to something so much bigger than you, like gratitude or patience or forgiveness. Take a deep breath in, a long exhale. Sweep your left arm forward, and then it's a big cartwheel up, hand to the wall. Turn your front toes towards the left wall. Now get ready for our big dismount. You'll press into the wall and step your foot away from the wall. Step and step. Doesn't that feel cool? Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. A long exhale. And now lean into the wall. Okay. Now depending on your setup, you might be facing away from me when you do this next series. So I'll do my best to cue you. We're going to do the same exercises, okay? And now we'll face the right side of your room. Maybe you're still facing me and everything's just fine, but I'll have my back turned to you, so I really need to have some good cues. We'll stick together. I trust that this will be just fine. Bring your block to the other side. Now that you know what we're using it for, you'll know exactly where to set it up. And if you were using a lower block, you could set it up like that now too, okay? All right, so now you'll place your right hand on the wall and bring your right foot into the corner and take a few steps forward. So taking steps forward until you feel secure, but you also have a nice low lunge. Eventually, your thigh will be parallel to the ground. You might feel your hips really opening up here now that you're able to press into the wall. Feels good. I hope it feels as good for you as it does for me. I'm loving it over here. Okay, back hand on the wall, front arm is forward, and you are reaching, feeling the strength and the conviction and the focus of a warrior. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Reaching in opposition, forward and back, simultaneously. And just for a second, close your eyes and feel the sensation of this posture as you're using the wall. So this way you can remember it for some other class when the wall's not there. Okay, eyes wide open. Now stretch up overhead to peaceful warrior. And bend a little bit more, reaching your thumb back towards the wall. And if it feels good, and if you feel safe, close your eyes. Let your body remember how this feels. Okay, eyes wide open. Sweep your arm forward. Place your hand on your thigh. Bend a little bit deeper. And now stretch into extended side angle. So you're stretching your fingers forward and pressing your back foot into the wall. Give yourself a moment so that you can really feel the sensations of this exercise. And if you'd like to close your eyes, then you should. Okay, eyes wide open. Lift your arm directly up towards the ceiling, stretching your fingertips up as high as you can. Look down, take your block and place it directly at your ankle. And now press your hand into your block. If you'd like to, you can straighten your leg and bend your leg. Now keep in mind, the majority of your weight is pressing into the wall behind you. So that gives your front leg a little freedom to move. Now choose the position that you'll stay in, either a bent knee or a straight leg. And turn your head up towards the ceiling. Put a smile on your face and a smile behind your eyes and say, ah. Now reach your top hand towards the wall and then down to the floor and then forward. So we're making big back strokes. One more time. And rotate your shoulders down to the ground. Look at the block. Place your hands on the block as you bend your front knee. If you'd like to, you could walk your hands to your thigh to support you just before you reach back. The humble warrior. You are stretching forward and pressing back simultaneously. Tuck your chin just a bit. And you feel the sensation of bowing down to something greater than you, so much more powerful, like the power of peace. The power of forgiveness, the power and incredible sensation of gratitude. A deep breath in, a long exhale, say, ah. Place your front hand on your front thigh. Stretch your right arm forward, up, and all the way out to the wall. Your front hand comes to your thigh. Bend your front leg a little bit and get ready for your big dismount. You'll press into the wall and step your back foot forward and then bring your feet together. Right away, we're going to come and lean against the wall. Now I've got one more posture for you, and I waited till the end because now you're all warmed up. You'll walk your feet forward just a little bit. And slide your body down. Utkatasana, chair pose against the wall. Yeah. So we'll start with your feet hip distance apart, and now squeeze your knees together. And place your hands on your heart and say, I am strong. I am stable. I am strong. I am stable. I am strong. I am stable. I can reach for my goals, and I've got plenty of support all around me. That's it. Take your knees hip distance apart and draw your navel towards the wall. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Bring your hands against the wall and press your body up. That was a tough one, huh? Right at the end. And now just lean against the wall. So your feet are away from you. Your torso is resting on the wall, palms forward. Now we'll practice Shavasana on the wall. Just close your eyes. With your eyes closed, you're fully supported. You could feel the changes in your body, and you could say to yourself, Self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You moved your body, you breathed deeply, you affirmed yourself. Self, you're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. Please blink your eyes open and bring your hands to your heart. Now, if you're feeling at all lightheaded, please just stay here for a few moments. Allow your body to catch up with all the hard work you just did, and congratulate yourself once again. It was such an honor and privilege to be your guide today. I hope you had a fun experience. And if you did, come back. Let's do more of this stuff again. Okay? Until next time, bye for now.